Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I am playing StarMade. And I have a question that burns deep within me. How do you kill this thing? Right, so I guess that's not a question that necessarily burns deep. Oh, it is. This is a question I really want to know. So, what am I hitting this with? This is my weapons testing platform. And these are what, 50 modules? Yeah, that's 50 modules of cannon. Just straight 50 modules of cannon. That takes it down with a percent of shields. Missiles, that's 3%. A damage beam computer, which should shred shields, does nothing. That's interesting. So, let's see here. What if we do a cannon-missile combo? Like a charge shot. Oh, wow, that hurt. But, I'm not a very good shot in StarMade. Unless something's stationary, like a station. So, and I don't think AI can use the charge shot. Huh. So I'm going to avoid the charge shot for right now for what I'm planning, or what I'm doing in this episode, which is, I want to see how big of a cannon or missile. Well, let's do missile. How big of a missile I need to build to overcome the shields and do substantial damage to the Corvette. But missiles aren't designed to overcome shields. That is accurate, yes. Alright. And how many times in StarMade have I ever done what something was designed to do? So let's just hit it with a missile beam. This is a homing missile. 50 units of homing missile. Take out what? What was that? 4%? 3%? 4% of the shields. So let's try 200 units. Oh, for good measure. And let's grab you. So we're on a 100% secondary slot. So this is 200 beam missiles. Missile beams, I'm sorry. That took out 30% of the shields. Well, let's try... what was that? 400? Which is still not outside the realm of possibility. Ooh, that took out half. Actually, out of pure curiosity, let's bring in one of my old frigates. Alright, where am I? Hop in the frigate and let's just see. Cannon, it had 11,000 cannon? Good grief. That was pure cannon. Whoa. Okay. It had 5,000 missile. Okay. Alright, so let's, we don't need this ship anymore, so we're gonna slash destroy entity underscore dock. Alright, or dock, I'm sorry. I'll hop back in here. And so 5,000 units, which is going to be like really a whole bunch now. How many of these things do I have now? Let's go missiles. That is 50. One missile size is greater than 50. 400. There we go. Let's just do 500 for right now. And tack these on here. Alright, so 500 missile, whatever it is. Oh, that took out its shields. Did it hurt it, or did it just take out the shields? It did not take out the shields. I had the frigate selected. Alright. So let's see. Let's just hit it again. That's about 30% of shields. 30% of 100, so that's what? 30,000-ish? Okay. So what happens if we have 2,000 shields? That's what? That's 500. Or 1,000 shields, I'm sorry. Not 2,000. So this should be... 1,000. Oh, the size is 960. How on earth did you get 916? Okay. Alrighty then. Guess it didn't calculate it properly. Yep, there we go. That took parts of the ship. If you hit it with the shields are down, boom. Ooh, that hurt. Then you come in here with the cannon and actually do real damage. Except the shields generate faster than a 50-50 cannon, or a 50% cannon can keep up with, which is the way it should be, because 50 cannon realistically isn't that big. I can fit that on a fighter. So it's irritating, but it should not be able to take out a corvette. Now, given enough time, that probably enough time and enough fighters, that should do it. Oh, I've compromised my test. All right, let's see here. Let's bring in another Ember-class corvette. And, hey, she came with full shields. All right. What did that actually do? That took out, what, 70% of the shields? So let's go with another, what, 1,500 now? Boom. Team size, 1,500. Why am I getting a 1,500 and 1,496? Where'd the 1,496 come from? Huh. How much power? This is going to use 300,000 power. Wow. Alright, so let's just... Yep, that took out shields. Let's pull in another one of these. See what it takes just... Oh yeah, that does bad things to it. Okay. Now the problem is, it's 100,000 shields. Of course, this is not... Well, that is a ginormous reactor. How much reactor am I actually getting here? 2 million, so that's, what, 1/6 of the reactor? 31%? It's not too bad for a main gun. Wow, that hurts. And once the shields are gone, this ship does not have a high recharge. Once the shields are gone, it's gone. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. Well, it used to be having from about 400 or 500 meters out was the best for homing. If I recall, it didn't arc as bad, but the homing missiles have been revamped. How are you doing? You are still... There we go. Ooh. That hurt. So 2 of these missiles definitely takes the shields out. And then it just starts obliterating. And these missiles move faster now. So is AMS gonna be a problem? Okay. Let's try another weapon. Let's try beam thingies. Let's do a similar amount of beams. Just straight beam. What does just straight beam do? Well, let's get another corvette. I don't have to pay for these. Just straight beam shreds the shields, but it's not going to do an awful lot for armor damage. Well, it's cutting a little hole there, but see, which one is the is it beam that's the pulse now? Let's do a beam. See, that's gonna... Yeah. Alright, let's just see what that does. Just a bare armor. Whoa! That hurt. Ooh. Alright, now let's try that on a fresh Corvette. Well, let's see. Let's do like a flanking maneuver. You just clip it right in the side. Right in the O. So one shot basically takes the shields to nothing. 2 shots fry stuff, then my huge missile can take things out. So definitely probably gonna want a 2-weapon system then. Now, just thinking here, I am not a very good shot, as I've said a few times. So would it be better just to go missile? I also need to test out something. Come brain, work with me. AMS. Let's see how AMS works now. If it works better or worse or all that jazz. You know, this is not an improbable setup for a large ship like a Corvette or anything like that. This is probably close to what the armament I would put on it. That's 80%. Oh, dummy, you built this ship. Your reactor stuff's up top. It's probably a horrible place to put it in hindsight. There we go. Oh, that was a regular cannon. It wasn't even an official cannon. Alright. Huh. Overheating. Oh, wait a minute. You're not overheating. It's preposterous. We need all our Corvettes to be overheating. That thing's still alive. There we go. Not anymore. I do love that 40% is the new marker. It used to be what? 24% you needed to take the reactor down to before it started overheating? Because that just made battles drag on and on and on. Because you had to get rid of all the reactors and that other stuff. Those things, chambers, counted towards reactor HP, and it was just made battles, in my opinion, drag on too long. Now, heavier armor and QuickFire is going to make battles drag on, but at least you don't have to take it all the way down now. Huh. All right. Right, maybe I just have fun shooting things. Reactor needs a manual reboot. Oh, why? Still figuring all this stuff out. I really like the beam for frying shields. Then, come on, and doors like that, and then just using regular missiles. But again, the problem is I'm shooting targets that aren't moving. And little targets like that, if that was moving, I'd have no chance. I did a Isanth fight in a Corvette, and it took me forever because I couldn't find the rotten thing. Of course, it wasn't a real fair fight because its reactor was overloaded because it wasn't optimized for QuickFire. There we go. It's just me, or these missiles recharge faster than they used to? That might just be me. Am I shooting through that? Huh. Anyway, just out here shooting stuff, and it gives me an idea of about the size of weapon I'm gonna need. Let's see, how much is this costing me? Stand-up system. The missile, 1,500 missile is gonna cost me 150,000 power. And the beam, that cost 150,000? Idle. Consuming, no, idle's 30. It's 150,000, that's interesting. So what, 300,000? It supports this weapon setup? That's not too bad. If for a larger ship. Now I'm probably gonna want more so I can use the missile beam, which is the tracking or the lock-on. Let's see, missile beam, yeah, which is the lock-on, which I find is much more helpful because bad shot and all. But those are also things we need to test, and I really need to test AMS turrets. That might be here in the very near future because I want to know how efficient they are now, and tweak my own to put on a larger ship. So I think I want to build another large... I like building large ships, we already knew that. Anywho, I have been JW608, this has been StarMade, and I'll dig you cats later.